Okay, so I'm recording our meeting as well, so that I'll post this on our Blackboard page. As you know, Governor Whitmer just locked us down for 3 weeks. We kind of thought as a department we weren't coming back after semester anyway, even though no one up top wants to make that decision. Everybody else has already done it, so we're pretty sure that's going to happen for us as well. So we're just going to keep moving forward like this. So I would like to meet every Monday at noon, if that works for you guys. And you can just type your responses in the chat window so when we're voting or doing anything, and I can see all your responses there, or you can pipe in if you like. But I would like to do like a Monday at noon meeting during class time, just to say, okay, here's what we have going on for the week. Here's our expectations. And then, of course, as we're locked down, I've been locked down since we started this whole thing. I think I spend about 12 hours in front of my computer daily. So anytime you have a question, shoot me an email. I mean, it gives me something to do. And then I'll get right back to you. One of the nice things about Zoom is that I can share my desktop with you, and you can share your desktop with me. Dave, you asked questions about on Wednesday for questions. If you want to have a meeting with me, we can do that. I don't have a problem doing that. We won't make it mandatory for everyone. I'll probably record it and post it online in case there are more questions out there for everyone. So that's what we're going to do right now. So this week we're in week 10. So starting with this week, we have our midterm exam. I'm just bringing up my other. Oh, there. Yeah. I'm bringing up my my Blackboard on my other screen, and I'll share that with you guys in a second here. So we're continuing to work on the elevation drawings. So that part has not changed. So I'm going to share my screen with you, which shows my Blackboard. All right, so what we can see this week is, we have our week 8, 9, which we're working on. And this week we have our midterm exam. So the midterm exam is a 2-part exam. There's an online question and a drawing section. I can't get a paper copy from you, so it has to be electronic. So it's 2 parts here. There is the midterm exam, and then there's the midterm exam drawing. You know what? I got to add something to that because I didn't add it for you. So let me edit that real quick. I forgot to add in the part that you needed. I remember where I put it, so hold on. Getting to it. Oh, there it is. So now when you guys will see this, make it look like yours. There's the midterm drawing exam. It's this guy right here. So this is giving you all of the information that you're going to need to set up this drawing. And what I'm looking from you, I'm looking at this drawing right here. I've drawn it. You are basically going to copy that. So all of the notes are in there. So notice it says that's an online test. We're going to do the online test second. I want you to do the drawing first. And then you're going to submit the PDF of this drawing in where it says the drawing test. And there's an online portion as well. But all of the information that you're going to need to, even though it says print the classroom and the correct line weights, that's when you plot it for the PDF. All the directions on where we're going to start, sizes for setups, our layers, all of the measurements, So everything that you need to know is all set right there. The one thing that we're not doing, you are not doing anything with the dimensions with the red boxes around them. Those are for reference only, so don't add those dimensions in there. Just the dimensions that are not blocked. So the closet's a reference, the size of the upper cabinets is reference, door location here is reference. So don't add those things in there, but you're just creating a quiz, a drawing of this part. It's 30 points for this portion of the quiz. And you will submit that right here in the midterm drawing. So when you go to submit, you're going to submit that here. This is due, I would like them due by Friday, but I'm not too concerned at this point with due dates, just because we are on lockdown and there's issues with technology. I just need to keep things going in. It's easier to grade when I have nothing more to do than just sit here and work. But I really would like those in by the 3rd. Really nice if we could have them in by this week. So you'll submit those there. Then you'll go to the midterm exam. And in the midterm exam, this is where you're going to start the test. So this is what they would normally do on paper. I just convert it to an online exam. I do have to grade it so that it won't give you a complete score. It may tell you some score, but that score probably will not be right based on the fact that some of the questions I have to go in and manually answer for that. So I'll cancel out of there. Okay, so we're going to continue to work on our week 8 and 9, and then we are going to take the midterm exam for this week. So my plan would be that you'd work on your elevations today, and that on Wednesday would be the day that you'd work on your midterm exam. Obviously, you can do this whenever you want, but that was just the timing that I kind of thought we'd take a look at. Any questions on that so far? And the crickets chirp loudly. Richard, you're here. Question. We're not hearing you if you're trying to talk. Oh, I can hear you in keyboard now, though.
Oh, okay. Hey, what's up?
I can hear you. So I'm going to mute you, Richard.
All right.
But to unmute yourself, all you have to do is hit your space bar. And once you hit the space bar, that automatically unmutes you, so you can hit the space bar and then you can talk. And then it'll automatically go back to mute. Otherwise, we get a beaten, noisy feedback from everyone. Okay, so any questions on the drawings working on this week, which is our finishing up our elevations and then our midterm exam? The questions, comments, concerns, worries, wonders, any of that?
I have a question.
Yes.
Are we going to get another project next week? Like if we were to do the exam stuff next week, because you said it's due April 3rd, are we going to get another project on top of that? Does that make sense?
So we'll have this week. We'll be finishing up the elevations and the midterm. Next week we'll start our next drawing.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah. So we're not adding any more drawings other than your midterm this week from what you already had. On Monday we'll start on the next round. And just looking to see what that one is. So we'll start our building section and wall sections next week. So this week it's just finishing up the elevations, and in the midterm exam next week we'll do the building sections and so on. Okay. But if you just hit and hold the space bar, Dave, I think it'll work for you. It won't because you're still muted. Go ahead and try. All right, I just unmuted you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. Now, if I hold the space bar down, it keeps going in the chat, going back and forth.
Okay. I'm not sure why that's doing that. It's supposed to work. We hit the space bar, it unmutes you.
Okay. So you said the midterm was due on April 3rd, right?
Well, I would
That's
like
2 weeks.
I would like it by Sunday is when I would like it, because this is something we would do in class. So in class, you would get 2 hours to make that drawing and complete the paper test. So I would like them done by Sunday at midnight, but I've opened it so that you can submit it as late as Sunday the 5th, because next week we're going to have more. So I don't want you to say, well, I've got plenty of time. We're going to do more. I'm just opening up, allowing people more time.
Thank you.
Okay?
Hey, when the girl, I can't hear a word they're saying.
Say that one more time.
When the girls talk, I can't hear a word they're saying.
Okay.
Why is that?
I will. I'm going to post this video back on our chat. Or I put it in the announcements for the class, and it hears everything that I hear. So all the conversations, questions, and everything will be there too if you want to go back through it.
Perfect.
All right. So that's what I have for this week. If you guys have no other questions, our meeting next week will probably be 15, 20 minutes at the most. I'm available 24/7, obviously. About 7 o'clock or so at night, I tend to not pay too much attention to my computer because that's we're kind of doing family stuff, but I'm still available. The nice thing about Zoom here is that you can share your desktop, and I can also share my desktop with you. So if you have something up, you can share your desktop with me. I can see it, and then we can still communicate back and forth through Zoom. And we can just do a one-on-one Zoom if need be for anyone that needs that help. All right? Okay, so if you guys don't have any other questions, or if you have any other questions, now's the time to ask those. If not, that's all that I have, and then we'll plan on meeting again for sure Monday at noon again for next week's class. All right? Dave just wants to know how I'm sitting in California. Well, it's I have a special little spot that I stay. Now it's just it's pretty glaring. It's just white light, so it's just a video effect that you can put on your screen. That I just changed the color of my shades. They're not so bright that it masks it, so it looks better. So, all right, guys, we'll talk to you on Monday then. Take care. Be safe. Be healthy.
Bye.